The community of Gugulethu is taking a stand. Religious leaders and residents are marching against a wave of escalating violence and crime that have left at least 6 people dead in just over a week. The residents handed a memorandum to the police station demanding urgent intervention. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi joins us live for more. Nasiphi, that MOU, if you will, the memorandum handed in earlier today. What are the expectations from this religious leaders from this community?
Apart from this march being a call for help, they are asking for the police top brass in the province, together with the province and local government, to work hand in hand as the security cluster or sector to decrease the escalating levels of crime in the community of Gugulethu. They are saying that that memorandum of demands handed over to the police is a memorandum of demands. Should it be implemented, it can also assist other neighboring communities on the Cape Flats that are at the receiving end of escalating gang violence and also gun violence. I am now joined by Mam Nomfuzo, my apologies, Dano. She is part of the people that are here from various religious dominations in this particular march, calling for peace, calm, and for criminals to give the community some breathing room, particularly during this time. Mama, just talk to us about your reason to join this march, and what is the community of Gugulethu experiencing?
Good day. My name is Nomfuzo Dano. I am a deputy president of Uzwelonke Womama. So we've seen the crime is increasing each and every day. We stood up as women because knowing that women are the one who has to stand up even in their homes. The home without a mother is not a stable home. So to stabilize our communities, we decided that today, let's rebuild the women's Uzwelonke. We are here to stand up against the injustice that we are seeing is not taking place in our state, South Africa at large, not Gugulethu, at South Africa at large, in 9 provinces. We stood up for abuse. We see each and every day women and children are experiencing abuse, and the abuse is starting from their home. They are from uncles and fathers. But at the end of the day, we don't see a justice from our government. So now we decided that we must stand up today. It's not that we are bold of whatever, but we are standing up for truth. The truth must be said in order that South Africa can come back to the country that it was before. Poverty, we know that we are facing poverty, and the poverty is caused because of the rate of unemployment. The unemployment is causing all this what is happening, even the abuse, even the injustice, because people who are up there for justice, they are being corrupt. They are being corrupt, they're being bribes. They're accepting bribes for the cases, for many cases. Now we are here. We started this march by giving the police commissioner the memorandum, saying that it's enough. It's enough. Enough is enough. Gugulethu is the most rough place, the killing, gangsterism. We are here to plead to all the women to come together The time is now that we can come together to all provinces, to all churches. This material that we are wearing is dividing us as Christian. To say that I am an Anglican, I am a Whistle, we must come together.
On that note, Mama, we've been seeing a lot of police presence today, Metro Police, SAPS as well. Is this something that you want to see more of in the community of Gugulethu?
Yes, of course. This is what we want to see it often. People, they always complain that they will phone police. Police will say there's no van, there's no what. So that one, we're pleading from our government to support police with the human resources, whatever they need, transport, gadget, with the staff, so that they can do their work. We were happy when we see them. It shows that they also need us. We need one another in order to build this Gugulethu, to build all these 9 provinces. Even now, Fort, you see things that are happening, Fort. We don't like those things.
Mama, one of the demands that you have in the memorandum is for no violence to occur outside or near exam facilities ahead of the exam period.
Yes. Perhaps it's what we were praying for. Now, the exams are starting on the 21st of October, and now we don't want distraction. These guns, and you find out they are shooting inside the schools. They shooting even teachers, even kids. They come with guns. So we want police to take control. At this 2025, there must be a change. We want to see a change from the police.
It's been months, Mama, that we're talking about gun violence, the shootings. 10 people in Gugulethu alone shot and killed in the space of 2 weeks. We're not talking about the other communities.
Yes, Gugulethu, Philippi, Khayelitsha, go to PE, go Zakhele, go to Pretoria, Joburg, go to Command Northwest, all the provinces. It's the same thing. We are here to cry to God, to intervene. God must intervene. God must not let us suffer like this, because we are seeing this South Africa is perishing. There's no future for our grandchildren. There's no future for everyone. And whereas this country was not like this.
Let's now look at the criminals themselves, the people that are holding communities at ransom like Gugulethu. What do you have to say to those breaking the law and leaving communities held hostage? What would you say to them?
That one is so difficult, because you find out these criminals are being used. You find that these kids are very young to become criminals, because they've been used by adults. It's not their making. They've been used to do each and every. Like, for instance, if you don't like me as Nomfuzo Dano, you will make sure that you you use other people to deal with her in order she must not live life as she's supposed to live. And criminals are free. You know what? They are walking in the street free. It's what we are gathering every time. People are telling us that you find out someone has been arrested, but tomorrow you see that he's walking in the street freely, after killing, after shooting, after doing all wrong things. So we are here to plead again to our government. Our government must hear us. We are here, we are children of God. They must come back to God, because God is the one who created us.
We'll have to leave it there. Nomfuzo Dano there, one of the many people that joined this march. She is not only looking at government, but also they are saying that the criminal justice cluster in its entirety needs to work hand in hand to ensure that not only are police reducing the levels of crime, but those arrested for committing the acts of crime to be kept behind bars. If you'll remember, Gugulethu is one of the many policing precincts in the city of Cape Town that features prominently on the top 30 national crime policing precincts that are generating high levels of murders. And just yesterday, we heard from the community of Hanover Park burying and laying a 4-year-old boy who was shot and killed in an apparent gang shooting, that the criminals are getting younger, or the shooters rather are getting younger and younger. The same message is now being heard from the religious fraternity, concerned that children are being recruited into gangs and being used as the shooters, highlighting that gangsters or criminals are using these children's social ills as a way to lure them into the life of crime. That memorandum, as you mentioned, Hugo, has been handed over to police. And as we heard from Bishop Zanokolo earlier on, that many memorandums have been handed over to police, but they are hoping that this one, they'll be able to respond favorably to them and ensure that during the exam period, the number of shooting incidents and crime levels are reduced significantly.
Nasiphi Sama coming to us from Gugulethu with the hope, certainly, Nasiphi, that this time round the efforts made by the clergy and certainly members of the various denominations will hit home and get to SAPS to do all they can to reduce the incidence of violence, particularly in the period where students will be writing exams shortly.